So we'll start on the 1 hour, and we had a symmetrical triangle sort of forming around here. Had a nice symmetrical triangle going on. And that gave us a pretty exact target of the high of this move. So if we take the price range from the high of there to the low of there, or opposite, whatever you want to do, and it gave you exactly the all-time high target. So that was in confluence with, it was a highly confluent area, and it was in confluence with our Elliott wave target, which I'm going to show you now. Let me just remove some of these things so you don't get too confused. Okay. So the way that we've got this Elliott wave target is by taking, I'm actually going to remove this one because I gave the last high at the, if we go to the 3 day as well, that would be much easier. 3 days, there we go. So this is how we've got this target here, and it's more, you could look at it more as like a zone, but it was the length of this wave 1 to wave 4 to get this 92k target. And if we zoom in to this time frame, I actually did take this short, but I was very apprehensive about taking it whilst we were in it. The reason why I was apprehensive about taking it is because I did short exactly 92,800. I was thinking, well, blimey, you know, we've just closed pretty bullishly and we could be looking at 100k here. But then I thought to myself, right, so what we can do is, where are we at? Where's all this? Yeah. If we look at the 1 hour, and I'll keep this open until I see the 1 hour close. And the 1 hour close just below this Elliott wave target at 92,800. So I was thinking, right, so that is a very relevant area, and this is a legitimate area to be shorting in. So I'm going to keep it open, and I've still got it open to this day. But I took profit here, I took profit around here, but I've still got it. I am expecting to get stopped out today. I'm not going to lie. It's incredibly bullish within this ascending triangle that we've got going on here. So this is an ascending triangle. You could call it an ascending triangle anyway. It could be something else, whatever you want to call it. It's condensing price action within this range. And if we look at this target, it's very, very rough target. It's probably going to take us to our next Elliott wave target as well. Something around there. So yeah, let's take a look at that. It'll give us a target of, yeah, just below 100k. So let me just hide this and that, and we can put on our second Elliott wave target from the lows. Where are you gone? There you go. So how do we get this one? We got this from the overall count of the larger count, which would be, anyway, this would be 4 here. Sorry about that. We got this from the larger count from the length of wave 1 to potential wave 4. And that's at 90, oh, for fuck's sake. That's at 98. And that would be front running 100k. So what would I be looking for there? I would be looking for let me just delete this, because otherwise it's going to confuse me a little bit. I like to stay a little bit organised, you know. Organisation is key. So, I would say, because we're condensing here and we're definitely forming like some sort of bullish pattern going on, I would say that we're going to do something a little bit like this. This is potential. It doesn't have to happen. It's just, you know, my theory, whatever. Don't listen to it if you don't want to. And obviously, trade your own plan, you know. So potential something that can happen is because we've got this, you know, range. If I put a range in this range, what you'd probably look for, and actually we've got these channels as well. So let me just get these channels on. That's where we can look for longs and shorts. Where could we look for a long? If you're going to be really aggressive, you can long here, okay, like literally right here. This would be a potential long, but considering we've touched this so many times now, it's pretty, you know, the risk to the reward isn't, it just isn't there for me. It just isn't there. I'm already long from below. I don't need to long again. It's fun to look for shorts here, but it's also quite aggressive and dangerous, you know. So this could be a potential place you'd look for a long. Second place you could look for a long would be at the value area low, although it just doesn't really have much confluence. The next place would be right here. Again, it doesn't really have much confluence going on there either. What would I do here? What would I do here? Maybe it's got a VWAP coming in. Okay, well that's pretty interesting, because if price action does drop below here and it kind of like aligns with the VWAP target, as long as, you know, price will probably take a couple of days to get down there and take out that previous range low, swing low. And this is a pretty important VWAP, I would say. It's the uptrend VWAP. It's looking pretty confluent with that area. So yeah, that's the next place I'd look for a potential long. And if that doesn't hold, obviously we've got if you look at our CME gaps or our horizontal levels, the thing that worries me here, right, is with the MPOCs, we really don't have any. Look at that, to the fucking exact. That's amazing. That MPOC hit like bang on. That's good. Like that just shows how important they are. So we've got one within the area at the top of the gap of the CME gap. I'm pretty sure 81k is the top of the CME gap. And then I think the bottom of the CME gap's like 77k or something stupid like that. But as you can see, within this range, we now have no more naked point of controls around. So if we were to drop, this is why I'd be apprehensive about longing here or here or here, because the amount of confluence that we have around here is quite little. You know, the only confluence you'd be looking at is it's not really a highly confluent area. It's like just the VWAP. So you probably and again, that puts us in a precarious position, as I would say, because you're now entering or starting to enter, if you do get below that CME gap, into the previous range, which is not really something that you want to be doing. What I mean by the previous range is, you know, starting to enter down into this range, which is not really what you want to be doing, because then that just sets you up for lower prices to come. So yeah, as I was saying, that's probably your long opportunities would be here, and then the top of the CME gap. But again, that's pretty far away. I wouldn't really expect that to be hit at all. Yeah, we could actually just look to take that out if we just drop from here. Should be looking to take out these eyes because they aren't very strong. So yeah, they're your long opportunities. They're your long opportunities. Or, you know, what I would do, not what you should do. This is what I would do. Okay, let's take away that. Let's see if there's any new horizontal levels. Again, that one's already been tapped. Has it been tapped already? No, that's a new. Okay. tapped, not tapped. Yeah, so we've got one here I forgot to put in there, so I'll put that one in. Right there. Daily. And weekly. We've got any weeklies going on, or have we completely taken them out? We've got one weekly there. Okay. Monthly candle closes. That one's been tapped. Has it been tapped? Yeah, that one's been tapped. That monthly's been tapped. That's why I've removed it. And we've got one monthly down there as well. And one there. But I'm really just not going to put that on right now because I can't be fucked. It's, you know, too much bloody effort, mate. Okay. So that is your range to trade. We've also got this other range to trade. Hide all these. Hide. As you know, like, if you were to look for a long, like, that could be another place. But again, 0 other confluences is just not somewhere I'd look to long. You'd have to be so aggressive with that. And you also have to, you know, manage your risk correctly. And for me, it just isn't worth it at all. So, places to look for shorts as well. Let me show you something else actually. So if I go to the algorithmic chart very quickly, I can show you how fucking ridiculous this is. Just the algorithm, let me take it off log. There we go. This is why you should never delete a parallel channel. This was the parallel channel that we had going on before. And while I was thinking, oh yeah, shit, this is the middle of the range, I better short here, shorted it. It was okay. It was okay. Anyway, again, we're now at the top of this very well-respected parallel channel, which was back from 2021. And as you can see, it's over here now. And we're approaching the top of the range yet again. So, what do I think? What do I fucking think here? What would be very bullish? Let's go closer time frame, lower time frame. Lower time frame, I'm thinking this is what we do. We come up here, fake out 100k, down. Scenario 1, yeah? Several different scenarios, obviously. Scenario 2, super fucking bullish, whoa, yeah? Confirm 100k as support, confirm it as support a little bit, then we go to 130, I don't know, 130k. If we confirm 100k as, you know, a new range, what's my preferred though? What is my preferred? You know, what I'm thinking is, and this is why I've got this Elliott wave horizontal coming in here. Well, it's not why, it's just a fact, and it is a confluent area. Where's that gone then? Where is it? Oh, it's because I've taken it off log. Idiot. Let's put log back on. Let's go back to that target. Nice. Okay. So, I mean, it also lines up with this ascending parallel channel as well. So, it's another amazing place to be looking for a short. But short areas I'll be looking for would be up here. So, again, managing his stop loss nicely. Oh, I don't know. Where would you put that? I'm not entirely sure. So this is your first, you know, sort of area you could look for a short if you wanted to short. If I wanted to short, sorry. Not if you wanted to short, for fuck's sake. I'd look around there. Now, the reason why I think that is because a lot of people, when we get to 100k, they're going to be like, oh my god, it's gone to 100k, it's all over the news, it's going to go to $3 million, 3 gazillion bajillion dollars, oh my god, like full 100x long, yeah, 100x long at these highs. Poor old silly bulls, well, they all get liquidated. Market maker sees them all opening long. I go over to exo charts, I see everyone's going, yeah, look at this, like 6.3 million longs at the highs. Sorry, 5 million longs at the highs. They have been dealt with now, to be fair. They are dealt with. And let's have a look at the lows here. Minus 8.9 million trapped shorts right now. Minus 8.9 million trapped shorts. These are still open though. Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, in my opinion, we're going back up, like, straight away. Because we've got very bullish market structure within here. And we've got a high amount of long shorts opened up at these fucking lows. Retards. Like, I don't understand. You short at the highs and you low at the longs. But it genuinely doesn't make any sense to me anymore. I guess when you're first starting out, yeah, it makes sense. Like, you just follow the fucking trend like some sort of spastic. But I speak to people in who work in finance at JP Morgan and Citigroup, and they're like, retail are such retards. They follow the trend and they long at the highs and they short at the lows, and that's how we get all their liquidity. And it makes perfect sense. Like, why the fuck would you want to be longing up here? Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go long at 100k, yeah, because, you know, it's going to 1 billion gazillion dollars. No, you just don't do that, like, do you? You short at the highs when you see weakness, and you long at the lows when you see strength. It's just common sense, isn't it, really? So anyway, try not to get too hungry, for fuck's sake. I just want to help people out here, you know. That's all I want to do. So yeah, that's your first potential area for a short. Let me get rid of that in a minute. Second area you probably want to look for a short would be around here. So fake out of this. Again, this would have to be really aggressive, because there is no, again, it is within the Elliott wave zone, but apart from the Elliott wave, there's no other confluent areas that add to that short. So you'd have to be really aggressive. You'd have to use a very tight stop loss. Tell you where I put it. If I was to put it down here, I'd put it where my stop loss would be, so maybe here, and then tighten that stop loss a bit. Yeah, around 94, and then you can take it down to the low of the range after. That's what I would do. Put my entry on my stop loss would be right around there, probably around 94. Again, that's very aggressive, because, you know, once we do get above here, then, and if we do confirm the range as support around here, then that's going to be pretty fucking retarded, you know. It'll probably blast through 100k pretty easy. So this would be an aggressive short, very fucking aggressive. And the same with here, you know, although that doesn't line up with the VWAP of this, although that, if you were to go long here, although it does line up with the VWAP, it's still the only other area I'd look. And I'd probably, yeah, I would long, because, you know, it's long in the range high and long in the range low and short in the range high. Sorry, I'm really fucking tired. So we've got those, and I think that's about it for the time being. I would cover altcoins, but I just can't be asked right now. I'm not sure if it's going to benefit anyone either if I do. Yeah, I don't know. Stay organised. Stay organised. So yeah, we've got an ascending wedge or ascending triangle, which will give a target of just below 100k. And because it's just below 100k, obviously we're going to be looking to, I will be looking to front run 100k, because I just think that's, you know, it's just so funny, you know, 99k before another drop, and this time a little bit of a bigger drop to, you know, Who knows? As long as it's like high low overall, because we're still in a bull market. We're still looking very bullish. So until that happens, I'm going to stay bullish. I'm still very, very bullish. I mean, how can you not be? You know, you can be very short-term bearish, like here. You can be short-term bearish here. Take the short here. Or you could take the short at 99k. Or you could have taken the short here, or you could have taken the short at 90. Like, you can be bearish. Like that, for some people, it doesn't really make any sense, you know, to be bearish short term. For other people, it does make sense, like to only be bullish. I'm sorry, but like if you only want to be bullish and if you only want to be, you're not going to make any money. You're just not. It just doesn't work like that. So yeah, it looks like we're forming that nice ascending triangle still. It's looking absolutely lovely. I think, however, you know, the more touches that we do get on this, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, the third touch is the best touch. The fourth and the fifth is where you'd be like, right, this is probably going to break through now. Upon the fourth and the fifth. You know, so yeah, that's all for now. I'll try and make this as quick as possible because I had to record it again because, I don't know, some stupid shit happened. We look at some of the altcoins we were looking at the other day. Hit 15 cents, and it's obviously breached that now. Doge is looking pretty boring until it breaks out of this range. I'll be looking to take profit around here again, and then you've got CRV, which is doing absolutely beautifully at the moment. Next target would be around 54 cents. Within the 50 to 60 range, I think I'll be taking some more profit. But for now, Algo, what a fucking good shout by Stray, what a legend, legendary. And I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. I can't be bothered to do anything else. I've had very little sleep, but I think it's looking good for the time being. It's very bullish, isn't it? Watch out for the CME gaps below, though. Very dangerous. Because if we do get back in this range, I will be looking to long the top of the gap. Oh, that's a bloody short position, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we'll be looking to long here. Tight. And I'll also be looking to long upon the fill of the gap as well. To take that very high to new all-time highs. And I think we'll get a new all-time high today as well. And I think that's it. I think that is absolutely it for the time being. If you want to run through any more coins, just send me a message and we can run through them together.